for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, we'll definitely get into some of those stories. But did they tell you, hey, we're going to send you to various promotions until you're ready for the main roster? Was that something up front you knew that as you trained, hey, I could be going to this promotion, that promotion? Were you aware of all that?
Oh no, it was very safe. It was like almost like closed doorish. Like we only did a couple of the independent promotions that WWE was tied to in the Northeast, and so we'd only do 2 shows, and that was it. And they didn't tell me if I could do independent shows or not. I figured I was under contract with them, so they would tell me exactly what to do, and that's what I did. And but back then, like I said before, it was very primitive. There wasn't a lot of training back then. There wasn't an OVW. There wasn't an NXT.
Sure.
They had a Dory Funk and Dojo, and that was it.
So Dory Funk and Tom Pritchard, they're your trainers. Are they the guys that are communicating with you as far as where you're going to go wrestle to, or are they just simply your trainers? Like, who's your mouthpiece?
They were simply our trainers.
Okay.
They didn't do anything more than that. The WWE eventually sent me to Memphis, but I had to speak up about that because I was like, listen, I'm not getting any practice. I'm getting like 2 matches a month, and every other week you're having me come up for a few days because the Dory Funk and Dojo didn't pan out. There was like 3 of them, and then it was gone.
Yeah, it was done.
For some reason, they ended the contract. So I was like in limbo.
Yeah,
I was like, I need to go somewhere. And they said, we're going to send you to Memphis.
Well, let's get into it. So the first match that we could find for you was in New England for a promotion called WWA, and you would be taking on a buddy of mine. I've been able to do some podcasts with him behind the ad-free paywall. Bruce Pritchard's brother, Dr. Tom, and it's in Salem, Massachusetts. He would get the win. So do you have any memories of working with Dr. Tom?
Yeah. Tom was great. He was really basic, which I loved. We didn't call the match beforehand. He actually led me through the match. So he didn't want me to be confused or have to remember anything because this is my first match. I was only training for 4 days. This is my 5th day. And here I am wrestling a match already. So Tom kept it basic, and he called the whole match to me and made it really easy on me. So, and plus, that's a good way. If you become a good follower in pro wrestling, you let people lead you, you eventually become a good leader because you understand how to follow. And then eventually you understand, you see the other side, seeing what Tom is doing for me, and you're experiencing that. So you become a great leader eventually.
And you said, hey, Dr. Tom was one of my trainers. So it's got to be, at least there's some sense of comfort, a comfort level.
Oh, yeah.
The first match.
Tom was safe. He didn't do anything dangerous. He always good health was always the most important thing in these matches, not anyone getting injured. So Tom took it, Tom was really very light.
Yeah, and again, there's a comfortability there because, hey, he not only is he going to be late, but he's also going to be comfortable to work with because, hell, I'm training with this guy. So he knows what I'm good at, what I'm not good at. He's going to call the moves that are going to help make me look good.
We were familiar with each other.
That's
definitely.
Right.
Yes.
Well, listen, buddy, a little bit of a surprise here for you. Our man, Derek Sabato, reached out to Dr. Tom this week, and he asked what he thought of working with you in Massachusetts that
Derek's
night.
awesome. I love that guy.
Yep. And Dr. Tom said this. He said, Kurt was a natural from day one. He had the understanding of what this was, and he was great in Massachusetts. If he was nervous, he didn't show it at all. And so there you go, man. Dr. Tom Pritchard, listen, he has his own wrestling school, him and Kane, down in Knoxville, Tennessee. Can't recommend it enough. Check it out, JPWA. Big fan
wrestler,
of him.
Go there, definitely. Tom is one of the best, absolute best.
Yeah, love it.